Okay, welcome back to the Bellied Up Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Charlie Barons. I'm here with my other host, Miles.
Yes.
Pleasure.
And Charlie, what would you say that the podcast is presented by?
All presented by Fleet Farm. Gosh,
Fleet
darn
Farm.
it.
We love it.
Yeah, you're really good at that. So anyways,
Shot right in the yard.
yeah, that's funny. You want to keep going?
No. Go ahead. This is your intro.
Okay, so Miles doesn't let me ever do the intros very often because he says I'm bad at them. So I'm starting this off by saying, Miles, it's early October. I'm going to London. Doing a show out there.
What are you doing in London?
I'm doing a show. You guys can actually, it's sold out. Actually, maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Are you going to come?
How are you selling out shows in London is what I want.
Because the Packers are playing there and there's a lot of Packers fans there, obviously.
I guess that makes sense.
And there's not that many seats.
I see what you're doing. You wanted to go to the Packers game in London.
Yeah, and I'm going to go.
Like, how can I write this entire trip off? Do a show over there.
Obviously.
That was actually pretty smart.
Yeah, it is.
I got to start doing that.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
first I got to get good at stand-up comedy.
You're pretty good.
No.
You got some bits you could do.
No.
Yeah, just so
the more you talk about it, the more it's like people are thinking I'm not going to do it.
yeah, you're going to do it eventually.
So, have you ever been to London before?
I've been to London one other time and it was super quick. I've
never been to Europe.
Never?
Is it as smelly as I imagine it is?
No.
It just seems like Europe would be smellier than the Midwest.
No, it's really cool. I mean, you walk around and you're like, holy smokes.
That smells.
Well, certain parts, yeah, but certain parts of America smell.
It's not their fault. Like they started.
Why do you think they smell there?
Well, it's like they started cities before there was like sewage and septic.
Well, they now have put sewage and septic.
I know, but I imagine it's still like a little janky, you know?
There's some workarounds, I'm sure. I'm not a city planner in London. I don't know, but you got like these castles and all this other stuff.
You been to a castle?
I've seen one, same deal. Actually, I have.
It's tough to get over that moat. I suppose you couldn't make it in.
No, I know. And they were shooting the arrows at you. And then you get to the base and they drop hot oil on you. And you're like, come on. I just wanted to get the souvenir shot.
I just wanted to knock on the drawbridge. But then they start opening the drawbridge and it's like too big. Down. You got to run away from it.
Yeah. And then you fall in the moat. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm nervous. So what should I pack? My crossbow or what?
Yeah. Definitely all of your what's it called, the like metal protective
my
gear.
Chainmail.
Yeah, your chainmail.
My brother has that stuff, like for real. He goes to Renaissance fairs and he has several different characters. And John Barons.
Jared went to a Renaissance fair.
Oh, you Renaissance fair? Do you have a sword, a battle axe? What do you got?
No, I didn't do any of that. Just street clothes. I'm not cool enough to do that.
Dang, man, you gotta get in full costume.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Next year, yeah. Well, good for you.
So maybe borrow some chainmail.
Borrow some chainmail. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to check in. I'm gonna have to wear it.
More like a like Scottish. I don't know.
No, they all got in this, but I'm gonna have to wear the chainmail on the plane because otherwise my carry-on will be too heavy.
Sir, you're standing there in full chainmail. You're like, do I need to take off my shoes to go through the metal detector? Sir, we're gonna need you to take off your chainmail.
I don't think I got nothing on underneath this.
Yeah,
sorry. This is just me and the chains right now. If I get rid of the chains, you're gonna see the mail.
What are you doing? You're like, hey, I'm visiting London. What do you mean?
I don't want to get stabbed by a knight, so I wear the chainmail.
You're like, you're checking your joust thing with your hold, Well, I can't bring it on the plane. It's pointy, so we got to put it under. People under the plane are literally like trying to angle it to get it in there and all that stuff.
That's hilarious.
You end up piercing someone's luggage and then it just underwear's everywhere.
Just a jousting as the plane goes up. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's a great bit. You ran over my funny joke. I said, sir, if I remove the chains, you're going to see my mail. You get it? That's funny.
Yeah.
So you guys like that one? Get it? Anyway. Good joke, Charlie. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'm going there. Thanks for your support. Thanks for coming out, supporting your buddy.
We should get all the Packer fans to dress up in chainmail for the
Packers
game.
Chainmail.
So in the middle of winter, it like orange becomes their colors, like the blaze orange.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, a blaze orange chainmail.
But when the Packers play in London, everyone wears chainmail.
That'd be kind of funny.
It's
That's my hunting clothes. That's like what. Well, I guess you wouldn't.
That was
hunt
the
with
original
chainmail.
hunting clothes when you're hunting.
Well, hunting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to do that.
They
believe it or
did
not.
in the medieval times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that's interesting. Are you come out and do 5 minutes?
No.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to think I'm going to show up in London. I just won't.
I think maybe you will. I think maybe you're just being coy about it.
Sounds like a fishy situation.
It's a fishy situation. Should we get to the callers?
I think we should get to the callers. I'm glad that you let me know how it goes with chainmail through security.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of maybe you can get like a composite, maybe like a carbon fiber chainmail suit?
No, you gotta go the full deal.
All right.
You gotta go the full Monty.
You know how annoying that would be to be walking through the airport, ching, 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 every step, and then it's just heavy. It's just like the little like floor escalator things, the little like treadmill things.
Yeah.
They in the airports.
Yeah.
Like every
you
single
get
time
stuck in one.
Well, no, every time you go on there, you walk on it, right? Now you'd be the one guy that's standing on that thing. And everyone's trying to get by you, and they're bumping into cutting their arms on your chainmail and stuff.
Do you ever I go on the escalator? You know what I like doing on the escalator?
What?
Okay. There's a little down by your foot. There's a black little brush.
Yeah.
I use it to clean my
your
shoes.
Yeah, I've done that 100%.
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
It kind of feels good.
Feels awesome. I do it with sandals sometimes.
Ooh, between the toes.
Oh, so good.
Everyone after you is just getting dirty brushes.
Yeah, I know. They're just looking up at me and I'm just like having a moment by myself with my brushing. So anyway,
that actually was not a weird. I've done that before.
I've done it. That's why I have foot fungus. Okay, cool. When you do it with sandals, Miles.
Yeah,
you get that. Okay. Well, this was so much fun.
Should we take a few calls?
Let's take a few calls. Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. What's your name? Where you call from? How much did you hear before you were on the line?
I didn't hear anything. My name's Richard.
Richard.
I'm calling from Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
sorry about that. I didn't know you were calling all the way from across the pond.
That's Miles's terrible Canadian impression, and we'll make it better by the end of this call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, A.
Richard, well, I'm glad that you called in, my guy.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling in my igloo, got my moose.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Did you get your coffee from Tim Hortons today or not?
I actually don't drink coffee.
Oh.
Miles,
did you get your maple syrup from Tim Hortons today?
No, but McDonald's serves up a pretty good maple syrup with their hotcakes.
Oh, the hotcakes.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can't figure out if Miles is doing a good or bad Canadian impression.
I don't know either, but it's
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you belly up to the bar with us? This is an international call, by the way.
Yeah. This is
belly up to the international bar, and why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Yeah.
Well, I got a question for you guys. What's your favorite kind of dog?
Wow.
Favorite kind of dog. I guess I've never been asked that question.
Yeah,
before.
Now, I like different dogs for different reasons, but I grew up with English setters, bird dogs. That's what my Nana had. She had a Nana and Grandpa. They had an English setter bird dog. That's one of them dogs that, English setter, they got that accent, funny teeth.
I knew that was coming.
Good day, love.
Yeah. They drink a lot of tea, and they point at their pointers. They'll point at birds, and I love watching a nice pointer. Just yeah. They just smell, sniff, and then on point. You can't even move them. They're a statue.
Do they? Yeah, and then how do they talk?
They talk, cheerio, kind of like that. That would be.
I myself have a beagle.
Oh, beagles. They're barkers, aren't they? They're a little loud, right?
I don't know. This one's a different breed. I don't know. It doesn't usually bark.
So it's not a beagle?
We call it a roo. We call it a roo.
What's a roo?
Are
Like,
you saying roo or room?
oh, like he talks to you like, you know, Smitty does that too. And sometimes I try talking to him back, and I do feel like we have an emotional connection. Do you emotionally connect to your dog through the bark?
Yeah, sometimes I do. I think I talk with her.
What's her name?
Mabel.
Is Mabel there right now?
She is actually. I'm walking her.
Can you put it on speakerphone real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when we're in Mabel hearing distance.
Well, she's a dog.
You are in her hearing.
Okay.
Mabel, who's this?
Mabel.
She's pretty confused.
Well, is she intrigued? Like, do you think I could?
What did you say to her?
Yeah, she's intrigued. She's looking over like, oh, where is it? Where is it?
I asked her if she was fixed or not and what she's doing later tonight. Yeah.
You dirty dog. Literally.
Jeez. I was just curious.
And that dog.
You're gonna let him talk to your daughter like that?
Well, you know, she does get around a bit. She lets them lick a bit more than they should.
Oh, get after it, Mabel.
Okay,
you know,
you dirty dog.
You dirty dog. I love that.
Now, Miles, what's your favorite dog?
Every dog I've ever had a nice connection with has always been a lab or a retriever, which is kind of boring. But the smaller dogs, I don't own a dog.
He's a hamster guy,
and I am probably not going to get a dog solely because my life is very busy.
Oh, we get it. You're busy.
Response.
Do you have a dog, Charlie?
No, I'm way too busy for a dog. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
But so a golden retriever or a lab, is that what you're saying?
All my buddies that have dogs, that's what they have, and I like them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going out of my way to get a dog because I just have have to come do this with you, Charlie.
That's true. I mean, it'd be cooler if you brought a dog right here. I will say that.
That is true.
Yeah.
They are better at the puppy stage, though.
They're better in the puppy stage, or they're not? They are best.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are fun when they're pups, aren't they?
My brother's got a bulldog. I don't know how I feel about bulldogs. How do you feel about bulldogs?
Well, it's kind of like God creates this magnificent creature, the wolf. And then humans for like centuries were like, let's F this wolf up as much as possible. And that's how that bulldog came to be.
That is actually...
They can't breathe. This is how they breathe.
What if they're gonna talk to me? What do they sound like?
A bulldog goes just that.
That is actually very.
Well, it all depends. It all depends.
You guys like ferrets?
My neighbor actually has a ferret.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. My uncle, I grew up with two ferrets, Zeke and Zed. Zeke was a biter though, and we had to, put him down. But drew blood. Zed got lost in the air filtration system, and that's how he passed. But they are fun creatures, and they keep the mice at bay, so that's nice.
Yeah. Mabel loves the neighbors ferret. Miles, back in I watched one of your, I don't know if it was one of your earlier videos, but your cooler comparison with
that's a great video.
You betting?
Yep.
Unreal.
Thanks for watching the You Betty thing. Not a lot of people know about the You Betty anymore.
Isn't it funny how somebody
that lives in my head?
It's great. See, he lives rent free in his head. It's funny how some bits, people forget about, or you forget about, and people never forget about them. You'll always be remembered.
We were so young back then.
We were so young. I've aged like a president. That's a different story altogether.
Hopefully your lifestyle's not like a
Well,
president.
No,
I
it's
hope
not.
you guys come up here one day and do a show. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. We will have to get up there. Actually, we're looking to do a show in Canada now, and we'll announce that. Miles might come too. Do a hot 10, I think.
I probably won't. I don't know if I have my passport or not.
Get your passport. Come on. You're getting married. You're going on a honeymoon.
No, I got my passport a couple years ago. I got to find it though.
Yeah, find it. Yeah.
Might have lost it in the move.
I heard on one of your other podcasts there that one of you had a cottage up in Canada, or just up north for you guys?
Miles has a cottage in the direction of Canada.
I mean, not really though. It's just in the middle of Minnesota.
Yeah, it's in. You keep going north.
I guess when I hear up north, I think
You got to remember, I live in Fargo, North Dakota, so I'm already up there. So if I go any more north, I'm in your neck of the woods. You know?
Our up north is you're down south. So.
Yeah, you go farther up north, you're in Saskatchewan, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winnipeg.
I'm not so great.
Yeah.
Oh, Winnipeg. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's
Well,
okay.
we appreciate you
That's
calling in,
not-
man. We appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys answering.
Yeah. Anytime.
Thank you on your opinion on dogs.
Yeah, watch out for moose. We'll watch out for moose. You watch out for deer, okay?
Will do.
All right, sounds
Bye
good.
now.
We'll talk soon. All right, bye-bye.
Hello, who do we got on the line?
Hey, my name's Alice.
Hey, Alice.
Alice. Well, first of all, how old are you, Alice?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
That's funny that you did that one. I was going to say we should go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard that song before?
For sure.
I love how you
Only
asked
a couple
the
hundred
age
times,
first.
you know.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from, Alice?
I'm currently calling from Florida, the Cocoa Beach area, but I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, we're in Milwaukee right now. We're at Uncle Buck's, actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. You been
Over
here?
by Water Street?
Yeah, right over in that area by the Pfizer. You know, they got great chandeliers here. Antler
Oh,
chandeliers.
that's a good spot.
Antlineers.
Yeah, it's a good spot for sure.
Great spot. So what's cooking?
Well, I was calling hoping to get some Midwest advice, actually.
Yeah, what about Alice?
So I moved from Milwaukee down to Florida and then recently moved back up to Virginia.
Okay.
And I'm living in a military town in Virginia.
Annapolis?
And Virginia Beach?
No, Annapolis is in Maryland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all very close. Virginia.
Yeah, they all look the same.
So you're living there now,
Yeah.
but you're in Florida.
Yeah, I'm just visiting.
Okay.
She's visiting.
Got it. Sorry,
Yeah.
Just a nice place to visit.
Yeah, I was confused too. Thank you for clarifying,
I just
Miles.
wanted to clear that up.
Yeah. Okay. We got the
Yeah.
geography. Yeah. So what's going on there?
Yeah, so I moved up there, just kind of getting my feel of things, and realized that I really would just prefer to date Midwestern men.
Okay.
And so
all
when-
right.
Yeah. Smart.
And so when I walk into the bar and I'm looking around,
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, do you guys have advice on how to spot a Midwestern man if they all kind of dress the same because it's a military town?
Oh, how?
that's where I was gonna
Yeah,
go,
we were
is
gonna
they're gonna be
start
dressed
looking
different,
for
yeah.
the cargo shorts and Crocs, but how to spot
I know.
how to spot a Midwest man in the wild without using clothes as a reference
Well,
point.
what's nice is if you are in a bar that's not too busy, they're probably going to be bellied up.
Mhm.
So it's going to be the back of their head. But when you walk in, they're going to turn around and look at you with no expression on their face. and then turn back around and take a drink of their beer. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to give you any look of any sort. They're just going to turn around, see who's here, turn back around.
Yeah, they're observing, you know, and that's because they are in, you ever see a deer when it's drinking from a stream? That's kind of the same thing. They just put their head up, they
freeze,
look,
then they
freeze,
back to it.
go back to drinking. And
we talked about this on the podcast before.
I know, we had the
Midwest
deer comparison.
men are deer.
Yeah, we are deer, and you have to treat us as such.
The deer of men.
The buck of men, or Spike, you know, depending on how emotionally mature they are. Here is a way that you can really tell. So if you go up to a guy, you think you guys might have a little chemistry together. Okay, you just bump into him, and if he says, "Oh, sorry," even though you bumped into him, dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
I gotta bump into all of them.
Well, not all of them. I mean,
get kicked out because the bartender thinks you're too drunk because you just keep stumbling around. She's been overserved. She keeps bumping into everybody.
She's like, "I'm not overserved. I'm just from the Midwest." They're like,
just trying to find a man.
I'll be like, no, hear me out. Miles and Charlie told me.
Yeah, blame it on us
don't
right away.
Cars with all the boys in here. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah, that is a good thing. The other thing, if you are in a conversation and you can't tell yet, just see. Well, this is good. If you can find a doorway in the bar, see if they open the door for you.
Well, here's another good move. You're just gonna want to yell out something like, "This place got a meat raffle?"
Yeah.
And then everyone's going to look at you like you're crazy, right? They're like, well, why would we have that here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Midwestern people are going to be like, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, yeah, I agree with you. What the hell?
Someone's going to fall in love with you in that moment. So buyer beware, okay? Yeah. You say that with caution.
What if... So they don't have pull tabs over in Virginia Beach, but what if I just put a couple in my pocket?
And
sit at the bar and pull them out.
If you sit at the bar and you pull out a stack of pull tabs that you bought, I mean, that's an investment.
And honestly, you want to be with the guy who is good with his money. If he's a good pull tab investor, that's the kind of guy you want to be hitching up with forever, you know?
And he's going to come up to you and be like, "Hey, what did we win? I didn't know they had these here." And you're
what did we win, even though it's not his, you know?
I know. He's already involved. But
great icebreaker.
Then if you do win one, you say, "Well, I win a date with you if you like him," but then if you don't, he'll already be. Yeah. See, 3 in a row.
Oh,
date with you.
I see what you did there.
But imagine if you won $500 and then couldn't remember the actual bar you bought those pull tabs from. You just go into different
Wouldn't
bars.
matter. She found the love of her life.
You still want $500. You know?
Yeah, pay for a wedding, I suppose.
Send him on a treasure hunt, and if he can find the bar they come from, then he can go and date.
Oh, that's a movie right there.
That is actually a movie.
That's a great movie. I think you gave us the concept for our first movie. Thank you, Alice.
Yeah. Alice.
Midwestern Notebook.
Midwestern Notebook. That's a good one.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Although it did take place.
I bought you 365 pull tabs every day for a year.
I'm looking over at Max, my producer, who I think pitched that idea maybe like 3 months ago. I was like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I'm like, yeah, Midwest Notebook. That's a great idea. It all depends how many beers I've had,
someone
Max.
else says it.
What's that?
Now that someone else says it.
Yeah, I know. It had to come from Alice. You know, that's
Alice.
It just.
Who the fuck is Alice?
I was just feeding into it. Absolutely hates it though. Well, sweet. Yeah, I think that those are all good things to do.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel? Do you feel satisfied with our advice, Alice, or you want more?
I feel like that's pretty good. So I think the plan of action is walk in, play bumper cars, sit down, ask where the meat raffle is, pull out my pull tab.
Yep. You got it. I mean, if you can execute on that game plan, it is foolproof.
Check. You got it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. You got it.
And he'll love that because he's probably
sure.
he'll probably on the first date take you to a honey hole, you know?
Perfect.
He's talking about fishing spot.
I'm
Alice.
talking about on the lake somewhere,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, you knew that's what he
Jesus.
meant. You know, Miles.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, you're from Milwaukee, of course. You got it.
Right.
Well, thank you for calling in, Alice, and good luck out there with the men. Keep us updated on if you find one.
We should end this episode with the Who the Fuck is Alice song.
Oh, that'd be good.
24
we do that?
years I've been living. Store
Yeah,
to
thanks for
Alice.
picking up, guys.
Yeah, this has been great. Good luck on your search for Mr. Right.
On the hunt.
On the, yeah,
On the
excellent. I
hunk.
like that.
That's great.
Good luck on your hunt.
Thanks. It was awesome talking to you guys. I'm a huge fan, as well as the rest of my family. So.
Oh, we'll tell your family we says
yeah.
hi.
Hey,
Oh,
don't
for
watch
sure.
out for deer. Hit a deer.
Yeah.
So you can-
Snag one.
yeah, so yeah, snag a deer at the bar.
Yeah, the deer
The buck,
being.
yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
one, and if he says, "Oh," you know, you got a good one.
Yeah. All right, bad joke. Well,
Sounds
I'll see you later.
like a plan, guys.
All right, bye, Alice.
Bye.
You like that song?
I actually don't really know it.
You don't?
No.
Well, we're gonna have to play it for you after this.
Yeah, play it. Who sings it?
Doesn't matter. I don't know. It's like not someone.
What
popular.
year?
It's
What
like-
era?
I don't know. But I'm glad she knew that song. That would have been awkward if I had just first time you talk to her on the phone, you ask her who the fuck she is.
When I tell people my name, they always say, "Oh, sorry, Charlie," like the tuna, Charlie the tuna. Like if you tell older people my name, they say, "Sorry, Charlie." Like freaking, I didn't know what that was, but then people said so much, I YouTubed it. What do people say when you say your name's Miles? What's their go-to?
Well, when they find out my brother's name is Chase, they usually try and do like I chased Miles for miles.
That's funny.
Pretty bad.
It's funny.
Gets a laugh about a quarter of the time.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a play on words.
All right.
That was nice. I think Alice will find a man. I hope she finds love.
She's so young.
She's so young.
Got plenty of dating years.
Yeah, that's true. Don't lock it down too quick. Okay, folks, October is here. Why are you laughing already? Why are you laughing? I'm trying to be
Just go.
I'm trying to be freaking professional here. Archery, it's bow season for most of you. Now, bow season, that's the time when the deer really build up their neck muscles from watching my arrows go like this. I've had a few deer pull a neck. Actually, I shot at this one deer. His neck went by so fast, he broke his freaking neck. And that's how he ended up on my wall. So anyways, archery, and you want to get the really colorful ones.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice bit. I actually just made part of that up.
What do they got at Flea Farm?
They got archery stuff, new camo lines. So you don't want to be the noob out there doing archery, showing up in blaze orange. You're going to be like, okay, this time of year you can get a little funky with it, They got the blaze orange though for gun season, the camo for bow season, and then of course for muzzle loader season they got the red coats. Anyway, that's a good one. It's a good one. Anyway, you can get your kids crap jeez, I didn't mean to say that. The kids are always like, "Mom, can I get this? You got enough crap." But if it's hunting, it's good. If it's from the Fleet Farm, it's not crap. It's great for hunting and all that. So prepare yourself. Get that scent lock, the Under Armour stuff. You're going to look so good, too. You're going to look sexy in that blaze orange.
Not kid stuff, though.
No, we've separated that. We're not talking about kids stuff anymore. Jeez Louise. All right. And good luck on the hunt.
And where are you going to get all this stuff for bow hunting season, Charlie?
Fleet Farm.
We love it.
Fleet Farm.
We love it. I'm not doing it again. All right, go to Fleet Farm, guys. Get your bow hunting stuff.
Let's cut out that kid.
No,
thing.
that'll stay in.
No,
that's fine.
That's weird.
No, we'll just bleep it out. It's fine.
Very weird. All right. That's it.
Good
We're
luck
done.
to all those new hunters and to the hunters everywhere.
Yeah. Good luck, hunters.
Stay safe.
Hey, welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who we talking to?
Olivia.
Hey, Olivia.
Olivia.
How are you, Olivia? Where are you calling
Hello.
from?
Milwaukee, actually.
Milwaukee. We just were talking to Alice, who's from Milwaukee. Now we're talking to Olivia. We're in Milwaukee. Whereabouts in Milwaukee?
Over down by like UWM, sorta.
Yeah, well, we're over down there sort of too. We're over at Uncle Buck's right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, good. Thanks for calling in. What's cooking?
Yeah.
What's going on in your mind?
Oh, so much. But I feel like I could really use some advice. So I've lived in Milwaukee my whole life. And even though Milwaukee's not a super big city, you know, compared to others, big city for Wisconsin, you know.
Bigger than Toledo.
I'd say it's about how
Sure.
much bigger than Toledo is it?
Toledo, Milwaukee's about 2 Toledos.
So then how big is Toledo?
Toledo's about half of Milwaukee.
Okay.
So, yeah.
right.
Sorry about that. We digress. But so you lived here your whole life.
Yes. And I'm currently seeing somebody who's like
Ooh.
from central Wisconsin.
Oh.
What's his name?
It's new.
fresh.
His name is Evan.
Evan.
Mhm.
Evan and Olivia.
So you guys are still in the honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah, you sound really.
Yeah.
You sound smitten.
Yeah, you do sound smitten. How many dates have you guys
I
gone
know.
on?
Well, it's kind of hard just because I obviously still live here and he's there. So I see him when I come to visit. I have friends that live in the area too.
Where in central Wisconsin?
The Marshfield area.
Marshfield area.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Marshfield to Milwaukee. And she said area. She didn't want to get too
Well,
specific.
I mean, people don't love giving out all their personal information.
I'm
on the
just
internet
trying to-
we do,
Right.
Charlie.
I'm trying to give the best advice.
So
I need
what are you
some
wondering about
information.
here? It's what? Yeah.
You know, he's obviously a small town boy. I'm more of a city girl. And
Mhm.
No,
we
there's
get
a lot of
along
country
great.
songs about this. There are a lot of country songs about this.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but no.
Right.
No, there's actually one right now. It's about that she can keep the lights if I can keep the country.
Oh
That's where
yeah.
this feels like it's going.
You go walk
Please
in
steer
your
me.
way.
Yeah.
I'll go walk
That's
in
what
mine.
it sounds like. I don't want it to be. Please steer
Yeah.
us back in the right direction. But is that kind of what you're saying?
Well, no. I mean, hopefully not.
We
but
put those words in your mouth. You know what? We're gonna let you
So
talk.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see how she gets mad at us for suggesting that. I want to find out if it's true love.
We're talking all over her. We're being
I know,
such
I know.
such
Sorry.
dudes right now.
I'm sorry.
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 We'll let you talk. Mike's
Hey,
yours.
it's okay. Oh, I don't know. I guess what I we get along great, and obviously, I mean, we like each other enough, but we are very different people, and I feel like I'm really like nervous about impressing or like getting along with his friends.
Like you don't know
Because
enough
I think-
about being a country boy, and so you feel like you're
Yeah.
going to say something dumb.
Yes, I already have.
What'd you say that was so dumb?
Oh, God, sorry. Like, excuse me for not being a dairy farmer, but I had a couple of questions, and like, it's like the whole freaking world blew up in my face.
Well, what was your
Like,
question? Are you comfortable sharing? Well, this is a safe space. Miles is laughing at me, not at whatever
Yeah.
question you're about to ask.
because he has some really close friends that work on dairy farms, and I got,
What did you say?
there were a lot of questions. I didn't say anything bad. Well,
Did you ask if
I
you
don't
could
know.
milk a bull?
no, and I think that's maybe part of the reason why they weren't so impressed with me, because I was asked to and I did decline.
Wait, asked to milk a bull? That
not a bull, but a cow.
Oh, got it. Because that would have been a bad
It's
joke.
like, these friends are savage.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So you declined milking the cow? You didn't want to grab
and
the
I think
teat?
that really.
Why didn't you wheeze the teat?
That well,
I was scared.
Yeah, but okay. So I think first of all, they shouldn't be making fun of you. That's not very nice. Did he stand up for you? At least your fella.
No.
He didn't.
That'll happen. Yeah.
He's just well. At least you guys are at that point in your relationship where you can give each other shit. And are you upset that he didn't stand up for you?
No.
No. You really like this guy.
So I mean, yeah,
Okay. All right. So
You know, this is how the beginning of every good love movie starts, though.
it is.
They're very different. And then, the gal it's like every Hallmark movie, right? They're like the big city gal comes home for the whatever.
Yeah.
And then goes out with the friends. They ask her to milk the cow, and then she doesn't. And then there's ups and downs, and then it's love. And then on the day of their wedding day, she milks a cow.
Yeah. Like instead of giving him a ring, you just bring out some iodine, to clean off the teat, I mean, that's pretty nice right there.
I think that I wouldn't be too worried about it. That's how every good Hallmark movie starts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to. Go ahead. We're talking over you. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I mean, I guess I was just going to say, I'm wondering, is the only way that I can get his friends on my side is to ask to, milk the cow? Or can I do something? I don't know. Can I do something else that they'll be like, oh, yeah.
We're going to pause right here. And we're going to ask you, Olivia, what is the deeper issue between you not wanting to milk a cow?
I don't want to do it wrong. And I don't know.
Well, then why don't you just go lead into it and go, hey, I'd love to be able to milk a cow the correct way. Why don't you show me? And they kind of do it like a cutesy, show me how to shoot this pool shot. Show me how to swing a golf club. Same thing.
Yeah.
Show me how to milk a teat.
Yeah, that they would love to do that.
In the hair.
And there is more than one way to milk a cow. There is.
Yeah.
You can do it by hand, and you gotta make sure they don't kick the bucket because cows are kickers. So figure out where you're sitting. Or if they're doing the automatic thing, that's sometimes easier, sometimes harder.
Is that where that phrase is from?
Kick the bucket? Yeah. No, there's more than one way to milk a cow. Yeah. What's wrong with you guys? You never milked a cow before?
That was just funny.
Have you ever delivered a calf? A breech calf? That's not funny. That's very serious for the.
No, I know. If she's never milked a cow, there's no way she's birthed a cow.
I don't know. Some people are more into gloves than, you put that big arm glove on you. Or you can go, you don't want to go bare. You don't get. Anyways, I think there's a lot. I think you can just milk this cow. I think it's a new experience. I understand you're a little afraid, but they will be there to teach you along the way, and you are going to screw up because it's your first time. Your first time doing anything.
Okay, another great idea. You need to make them feel just as insecure as you feel about milking a cow somehow. Right? So maybe invite them to Milwaukee, the big city, and then you take them to a fancy restaurant and you place a bottle of wine in front of them and make them feel bad about not knowing how to swoosh the wine around and suck it through your teeth and all that stuff.
I don't.
Right.
Yeah. I think they might double down.
On what?
Is that what you do in the big? I don't know if there are a lot of wine bars in Milwaukee. Are there?
It's just the concept.
No, it's a great concept. Sorry, I should be more supportive as a host.
Well,
that's a great idea.
No, but I mean, if they're gonna make you feel like an idiot, you got to make them feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right way.
Right.
I know. We're spitballing. This is brainstorming.
Take them tailgating. Are they good tailgaters?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Go to a Brewers
But
game.
they're gonna know how to tailgate. They just drink beer and eat brats.
Know.
true.
That's what they do like every other night.
I know. Jesus, it's
Right.
tough.
You got to pick something that they don't. They
I
feel.
know.
We need to get them fish out of water feeling. You know.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas like that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they're not fancy people.
Okay.
So
Maybe
So I'm
it's a
saying,
the
fancy.
gotta
wine
go
is
to-
kind of a good idea, but I mean, neither am I'd be lying straight through my teeth. I don't know jack shit about like what.
Neither do
Neither
we.
do we.
Yeah.
No, not at all. You
Yeah.
could tell by the way I was saying "suck it through your teeth" that I don't know anything
Right.
about it.
Yeah. Well, I think let's not. You don't need to fight fire with fire. Okay, you need to fight fire with.
Right.
Just bring them over and show them how fun you are at tailgating. And the next time you go up there, just don't be afraid of the cow. They'll guide you there. And it helps if you make a little connection with the cow first. Just a little petting, little
I was
comfort.
just trying to, if she really doesn't want to milk the cow, I was trying to come up with other ideas for her that could maybe be an alternative to gain the respect. Because it sounds like this is a respect thing she's trying to earn.
Yeah. Well, you could. I
don't
just
know.
keep going to the bowl. What other animals do they have?
You can milk a chicken.
You know what? Just mess with them. Just every time you go there, just say, "So do chickens have teats?" Can you just keep messing with them and just
Yeah.
embrace
Double down on the not knowing
Yeah.
anything
and then
and
say,
almost doing it in a condescending way.
right,
Yes.
right, and then over time you'll learn enough to know enough. But you have now set the bar so low that anything you do, you'll walk right over it. They'll be impressed.
Yeah, just be real sarcastic. Say stuff like, I think that soy milk or almond milk tastes way better than regular milk. That'll get them mad.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that did get them mad.
That's
oh
good.
yeah.
Start talking about how bad GMOs are. That'll really make them mad.
Yeah, find an
Right.
oak tree and say, "Where are the nipples on the oak tree?" Teats, technically.
Yeah. So yeah, all those are good options. But I think at the end of the day, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to get down there and you're gonna have to milk a teat. That's the way it sounds.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, I feared this, but I think you're right.
Well, practice.
No,
I was gonna.
no,
That's not what I was gonna. Do not
no,
put that there. I was gonna say. I was.
no.
I was.
That
gonna-
was not my advice.
I was
by
gonna
the
say on a turkey baster.
way.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't. Okay.
Okay.
That's not where I was going with that.
Oh boy.
You guys, you're so, see, this is what his friends were doing to you, now Miles
now
is doing
Charlie
to me.
knows how you feel.
Yeah, I did not mean it like that. Okay.
You want her to practice on a turkey
On a
base.
turkey baster,
Okay.
not whatever you weirdos were thinking about. Anyways, did we help you or no?
Enough. Yeah, enough.
She's saying enough. Don't say
Yeah,
anymore.
enough.
Stop talking.
Like, the ideas are swirling.
All
All right. Well, that's, we're an idea swelling podcast. That's what we're all about here.
Yeah. Thank you for bellying up to the bar with us.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah. And your fella's name is, I forget.
Evan.
Evan. Tell Evan we says hi.
Tell him to,
I'll
get
be
off your
excited.
back. Tell him to get off your back.
Yeah. Tell him to relax a little,
Tell him that he's not going to get lucky anymore if him and his buddies keep picking on you.
Tell him your hands are too cold
Right.
to touch a teat. So you got to warm them up a little. Otherwise, Cal's going to get excited, kick him in the willy,
Enough, Charlie. She
Ever-
said enough already. She doesn't want any more advice.
You ever see a cow do one of them side kicks? They'll kill you.
I've seen a horse kick before.
Yeah, it's a little different, but close.
All right. Well, tell your folks I says hi and watch out for teats on the way home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep her moving. She does a fake laugh. She's
All right.
so over this
All right.
conversation.
No.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. I didn't mean it like that.
That was. I think you kind of did.
No, I said practice.
You did
Practice
just say-
on something of that, you know. I mean, turkey baster is not really great because it's hard plastic, you know, and it's not the. I'm trying to think what you could practice on. Oh, you could fill. That's what you could do. You could fill up a glove with warm water and poke little holes in the glove.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I would do it, but
No, but if you wanted to
if
practice,
you needed to. What do you think of her? I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty standard. If you are your friend's new girlfriend, you're gonna kind of pick on her a little bit. That's
Yeah.
like also like if they're not picking on you, maybe they don't like you either.
yeah, it's nice.
I wish I would have thought of that when she was on the phone, but
Yeah, and it's the best advice comes later on.
yeah. Well, if you listen to this now, they like you because they're picking on you. Let's go with that.
Have you ever milked a goat?
No, I've never milked a goat.
I did. I
And?
did once. I was okay at it. I wasn't great.
What was the goat's name?
I
Billy?
knew you were going to ask that. Was it Billy? Could have been Billy Goat Joel. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it was
hopefully
at the
they'll-
state fair. Actually, it wasn't even on a farm.
Yeah. Tomato.
Yeah. I did it.
Same church, different pew.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's a good talk.
So Charlie, what do you? I just played. So guys, I just played the song Alice.
Who the F word is Alice?
So I say,
Alice.
24 years I've been living next door to Alice.
Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
Why are you
Yeah.
saying in that weird
Because they're
accent?
British.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they were British.
What do you think?
Were they not
His
British?
face lit up when they did it for the first time. Did
Catchy.
you
It's
see that?
very
Yeah.
catchy.
You got to use that as your go-to touch tune song at the bar.
It's unexpected and catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great sing-along. I think it's way better than things like Sweet Caroline and those ones that people
Is that
going to
be played at your wedding?
Yeah, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Are you
the
gonna
song
do-
that Anne's going to walk down the aisle to. It's the song that Anne's going to walk down the hallway to.
Walk down the hallway.
And then when she gets to the aisle, we'll play a different song.
Yeah, that'll be in the with her bridesmaids.
Yeah. No, I think you got any recommendations of songs I could play while Anne's walking down the aisle?
Canon and A. Everybody does canon and D. You know, do it in A. Right?
I don't. What
Do you know what? Do you have any recognition in your mind, mental recognition for the name Canon and D? Do you know?
Yeah,
what that
but
means?
I don't know what it's for.
It's like a song. It's like the wedding song that everyone uses when they
Oh.
walk down the aisle. It goes dun 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 dun. Dun. I don't. You know how it is. And then so instead of in D, why not put it in A?
But like
Transpose it. I don't know. I don't know if they're saying that canon is in D, or if I've never heard it transposed. Because has anyone ever played canon in A at a wedding?
I don't.
This is a very complicated question.
I know. I want to follow along and know what you're talking about.
Well,
but I
so
have no idea what you're talking
Right.
about.
Well, you play the guitar. If you play something in G, right?
That's
And
what I. Yeah, that's
someone
what I
says,
asked.
yeah,
You're talking
play it
about
in
a
A.
different key.
play it in A. Canon in A. Now, if you play canon in D in A, well, that's a whole other shebang. So is D the key or is D like canon in D? Also, if it is in D, canon in D, what does that T mean?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a wedding song.
Charlie, would your mom be happy about you bringing this up?
Bring what up?
What D means?
I think it's someone loads the letter D into a cannon, like in Sesame Street. Like today we're doing the letter in D. This is canon in D. So I guess the can would have to be in the D, in the middle part. Canon very phallic though, so that makes you wonder if maybe they're getting a little naughty with it. Anyway, thanks for listening to the You
Bet Your Radio podcast. Yes.
Frick. The Cripes cast.
No,
We're in the Bellied Up
Yes.
podcast. It's our dual podcast, collaborating, and we love you guys. We do. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Hey, just so you guys know, we've been talking a lot. We have to do this again tomorrow, Charlie. So imagine how silly you're gonna be by the end. You're gonna just be a silly little guy.
Slap happy.
Yeah.
Can I slap you tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll make me happy.
Where? Okay.
All right.
Well, that's about it. I suppose it's about that time. Thank you guys for listening. Keep her moving. Watch for deer. Follow us the places that you think that we might be. And yeah, we'll see you next week.